You can't walk in with $10 million. Any deposit over $10,000 gets flagged by the feds. It's called a currency transaction report. So you don't do that. You hire runners, day laborers, desperate college kids, anyone who won't ask questions. You give them each $9,500 in cash and a bank account number. They make the deposit. They get $200 for this, and you do this 1,052 times. This is called structuring. It's also a federal crime. After 72 hours, the $10 million is in the 8 LLC accounts, but it's not clean. It's just sitting there. Now you need to layer it. From your laptop, you initiate a wire transfer. One LLC pays another LLC $1.2 million for consulting services. Another one buys a $700,000 shipping contract from another LLC. The money moves. It zips from Wyoming to Delaware, from Delaware to a bank in Cyprus, from Cyprus to a real estate trust in Panama. You're making the money dance. You spin it so fast through so many accounts in so many countries that it becomes a ghost. Finally, the last step, integration. A shell company in your name borrows $2 million from the Panamanian Trust. It's a legitimate, high-interest loan. You use that $2 million as a down payment on a failing strip mall. The cash is gone, and in its place is a tangible asset. The phone buzzes. The man from before. The client is very happy. He'd like to meet you. The meeting isn't at a diner. It's on a private jet. You're blindfolded for the entire flight. When you land, you're at a ranch. The man who greets you is El Jefe. He's wearing jeans and a simple polo shirt. He's grilling steaks. He hands you one on a paper plate. You're the magician, he says. You're wasting your time with the banks, he tells you. The strip mall, that's good. We're going to buy more. This isn't a one-time job. This is a promotion. You are now the chief financial officer for a multinational criminal enterprise. Your job is no longer 80-hour weeks. It's 24/7. You become an expert in trade-based laundering. You have El Jefe's produce company in Mexico buy $5 million worth of avocados from a distributor in the US that you own. The avocados are never shipped. You just overpay for them. The $5 million in drug money is now legitimate revenue for your US company. You buy a casino in Macau. It's the perfect washing machine. Your associates walk in with duffel bags of cash, buy chips, gamble for 10 minutes, and cash out with a clean casino check. You get into art. You buy a painting by a no-name artist for $50,000 in cash. A week later, a private collector in Switzerland, another shell company that you own, buys it at an auction for $5 million. The money is now art appreciation. You live a life you've only seen in movies. You have a penthouse in Miami, a driver, a chef. You have a go bag under your bed with $500,000 and 6 different passports, each one with a plausible new identity. But you're a prisoner. You're not a person anymore. You have no real freedom. You're El Jefe's asset. You're the man who knows where every single dollar is buried. You can't talk to your family. That's safer for them. You can't have friends. A friend is a weakness, someone the DEA can lean on. You have associates. They don't talk about sports. They talk about who got arrested and who disappeared. The paranoia is nonstop. You check your car for a GPS tracker every morning. You change your burner phone every week. You never sit with your back to the door. Every time a new car parks on your street, you watch it for hours. Is it the feds or is it them? Your old life is a joke. You'd kill for a boring spreadsheet right now. You'd kill to be back in that cubicle. You see what happens to people when they make mistakes. An enforcer skims $20,000. He's found in a barrel. A friend of El Jefe talks to the wrong person. He just vanishes. And you're the biggest liability of all. You're the only one who can connect El Jefe to his money. You're the only one who can testify. One day you make a mistake, a small one, a typo. You wire $2 million to the wrong shell. You fix it in an hour, but the bank in Cyprus flags the error. It's just a routine inquiry, a form to fill out. But it's a crack in the wall. Your handler, the one who follows you everywhere, sees you sweating. He sees you check your go bag. He knows. The end doesn't come with a bang. It comes with a text on a phone you thought was clean. We need to talk. It's from the man you first met. the one you haven't seen in 5 years. He's waiting for you at the same diner, in the same back booth. You've done well, he says, very well. El Jefe is very happy. He considers you family. You know what this means. Family doesn't get to retire. But the landscape is changing, he says. The feds, they're getting smarter. They're looking at your art, your crypto. You're a loose end, he says. A very, very expensive loose end. He slides a plane ticket across the table. A one-way to Dubai. A new passport, a new life. You'll be a consultant at our new venture there. You leave tonight. A new job in a country with no extradition. You look at the ticket. You look at the man. What if I say no? You ask. The man smiles. Who said you have a choice? You're our magician, and we need you to perform one last disappearing act. You take the ticket. You walk out of the diner. You don't go back to the penthouse. You don't get your go bag. You just get in the black car waiting for you. You have no free will anymore, if you ever even did. You're just a number for the cartel, and you're being moved to a different column on someone else's